We're going now to Reika, who's representing Japan from Anti-Pornography and Prostitution Research Group.
First, I'd like to explain about my organization briefly, and next, I'd like to explain the current situation of the transgenderism in Japan, and next, I'd like to talk about how pornography is accepted as a pop culture in Japan. And lastly, I'd like to also explain, if I have time, about those big IT companies in Japan and related companies. And first, I'd like to explain about my organization, APP, Anti-Pornography and Prostitution Research Group. It was founded in 1999, and we mainly do public research and education on problems relating to the sex industry in Japan from a feminist perspective. And this group has been very small, but even so, after the Great East earthquake in Japan in 2011. So currently, we are mainly doing the publishing of a journal yearly or biannually. And also, we are making comments on Twitters. And okay, and we are also communicating with feminist group with other countries, from Australia and South Korea. Caroline Norma, she already spoke in this webinar, I believe. And we are making a group of for the purpose of introducing the idea of abolitionism or Nordic model in Japan. And our group is called ASEN. It's a mixture of members from APP and PAPS and BAURAC. This BAURAC is mainly tackling issue with comfort women problem. And the PAPS, they're providing support to the survivors of pornography industry. And next, I'd like to explain about the current issue, transgenderism. We realized about the harm of this transgenderism probably around about 2 to 3 years ago, but most of the people in Japan don't know much anything about this transgenderism. They only think it's a normal human rights issue, like lesbian and gay issues. But and they don't know that it could oppress women's human rights. So so we are mainly speaking about this possible harms on Twitter, and we member of APP is translating the articles from abroad, and we are putting up on our websites. And currently, Japan's leading party is the Liberal Democrat Party, and it's very conservative to the level of misogynic, and so but they are also not friendly to LGBT. So currently, they seem to have no intention to introduce any LGBT friendly laws. But the opposition parties, such as Communist Party or Constitutional Democrat parties, they are aware of these LGBT issues, and they're making the group a working group to tackle these LGBT issues, and they created a bill, and I believe they already submitted it, but and they said discriminations based on gender should be prohibited. But the problem is there's no clear definition of gender or what is considered as discrimination on this bill. Next, I'd like to explain briefly about the situation of pornography in Japan. Well, Japan is a highly developed, capitalized country where local women's social, economic, and political status is very low, and feminist or women's movement are weak. Porn culture has been dominated in post-war Japan, and its pornographic items or its digital contents have been exported in vast quantity into or downloaded in many countries. Japanese pornographic manga and animation, which is called hentai, are consumed worldwide. And as you already know, one of the largest porn website, Pornhub, was removed most of the contents last year, December, and quite a lot of pornography created in Japan was uploaded on the website, including including child porn. And also, Pornhub published a yearly access on their websites. And according to the report, Japanese user is most search term in 2019 was Japanese on Pornhub, and also most viewed category was hentai, those animation and manga style pornography. It's mainly feature child porn or rape or incest or something like that.